This is the newest edition of Rust, the Tugboat, and I'm going to be living out of it for an entire wipe. Inside, you can place boxes, beds, furnaces, workbenches, everything and anything you could possibly need. But there's one issue. They're not very strong when it comes to getting raided. With only one door to protect everything inside, it's safe to say your loot isn't very safe, especially if you get a submarine starting to chase you with torpedoes. But what if there was a way to make the boat unraidable? I'm not sure if it will work, but to test it out, I gotta get my hands on one. And apparently, there are only 4 spawns on the whole map, so they're super rare, and the server just wiped. So I had to go try to get my hands on one. All right, we are in, and we are in a rush, dude. I'm going to harbor, and I am getting one of these tugboats. I cannot miss it. I feel like I'm so late, man. My update literally took forever. I'm not gonna lie though, guys, we hit 100K, and I had a 100K special plan, but I wasn't expecting to hit it before I posted this video. But like I was saying, dude, 100K, thank you, boys. I posted a thing on my community tab thanking every single one of you guys, but if you guys didn't see it, thank you. You guys are fucking legends. I gotta start making my way over to this harbor because I'm pretty sure that's where they spawn. And I know we hit the 100K, but the grind ain't over yet, boys. We gotta hit that milli, baby. And if there's anything you guys want to see out of me for 100K, any questions you have, if you guys want to see my fucking face, I don't know if you guys even care about that. Maybe my fucking cock. No, I'm just kidding. Not showing you my cock. At least not for free. But anyways, if there's anything you guys want to know about me, just comment it down below. I want to get close to you boys. But enough of the jibber jabbering, boys. It's time for us to get a goddamn fucking boat. In order to get my hands on one of the tugboats, there are 2 possible spots where it could spawn, and that's at each harbor, where there's a possibility of 2 tugboats spawning at each one. So 4 tugboats total. But just finding a tugboat isn't gonna secure it. In order to secure a tugboat, you need 2 doors to lock up the room where the steering wheel is. So I had to farm up a little bit of wood for the doors, and then I made my way into harbor. All right, we're at harbor, but I am not seeing any tugboats, so I'm getting a little worried here. I'll get a little closer though. Boys, it is not looking too hot for us. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, there's nothing down here. Nothing over there. There is a guy, though, so I gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, shit, he's chasing me. We gotta go. So, unfortunately, the 2 tugboats that are supposed to be here are gone. And from the looks of it, I wasn't the only person looking for one. But since they're still so new, I'm still not sure exactly where they spawn. So I figured I'd take the chance and go over to the ferry terminal and search around there to see if one spawned. Please tell me they spawn here, bro. I swear to God, if I walked all this way, I'm gonna be pissed. After spending some time exploring the ferry terminal, it was clear to me that there were no tugboat spawns around. But hey, at least there were a bunch of barrels and boxes. I looted up all of ferry terminal, and then I decided to go back towards harbor just in case the tugboat hadn't spawned yet. And while I was walking down the shore, I seen something off in the distance. Oh, there's one. Finally, I found a tugboat. Unfortunately, though, there's no way for me to tell if someone has already secured it. There was only one way to be sure. I had to swim out there. And even if it isn't secured yet, there's still one more issue. I wasn't going to be the only one who could see it right now. So it was going to be a race to the tugboat. All right, I have flippers, so I should be able to get out here pretty quickly. But if this fucking tugboat gets robbed from in front of me, I'm F1 killing in real life.
Jesus Christ.
Swim, bitch. What? What just happened? Oh, it's back. It's back. I think it just spawned in. It has no doors. Oh, buddy. My boat. Is this my boat? Yes, there's no doors. Oh, shit, I gotta authorize. Yes, dude. Woohoo! We got one, baby. Holy shit. I was worried for a minute, but you know, we got it secured, boys. We got the tugboat. With my boat now secured, I needed to start working on one of the most important parts of driving this thing, low grade. And this thing eats up a lot of it. Good thing I had some crude on me from the barrels I hit at the ferry terminal. So with the little low grade I had, I drove into harbor to try to cook up my crude. But remember what I said about it being a race? Well, someone who just lost that race wasn't too happy that I got the boat first. Oh, there's a guy over there. Ahoy, matey! Oh, fuck, he's on my boat. Hey, man, I didn't consent to you getting on my boat, man.
Hey, wait. If you drive me to the shore, I'll get off.
Okay, man. I don't got much low grade, though, so I don't know if we're gonna be making it. It ain't looking too good for me.
Dude, I saw you moving this shit and I was like, damn, you beat me to it.
Jump, 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 jump.
I got you. Thank you. You're a good guy.
I'm at a low grade. Now, you guys might be confused. I said he wasn't going to be happy, but that seemed like a rather friendly interaction. Well, there's one thing with Rust, and that's if someone has what you want, you have that burning urge to take it. And since he knew I had to leave my boat to get low grade, he took that as his opportunity to try to make a move. All right, well, I'm just going to put a bag down in there for now because, hell, dude, I need wood. I'm going to try to get a little bit of wood for the oil refinery and then get another door on the back so I could just start stashing my loot back there. Man, look at that thing. That thing is beautiful. Oh, shit. What? Since he wanted to get his hands on my boat, he took his opportunity of knowing I'd have to leave for low grade to kill me. And now with a full timer on my bag and no loot to come back with, my boat was in a very dangerous spot. Because all he needs is to craft up some Yoka shells or a machete and he could steal my boat. I needed to get back there quick. So I started making the run. But there's one issue. Just getting back there isn't the only thing I need to do. I need to make sure I collect up some low grade so that I could get the boat out of there. And with the little low grade I collected, I made it back to the boat. But my worst fear was true. There were two guys sitting on it, and it looked like they were waiting for something. And since I had no weapon, I just had to hope they would leave. And luckily, it didn't take long before they started leaving the boat. But there was one issue. They were coming right towards me. Oh, dude, this guy just stopped right in front of me. I gotta get the hell out of here, bro. It looks like they're leaving. If I could just hide for a little longer, I could just get in my boat and leave this fucking place. You see, I could hide, but the thing is, they were coming right towards me. Please, I'm just a naked. Yeah, you know, I got nothing for you. I swear to God. Come on, please. I just want to see the boat. I just want to see the boat. Just let me see the boat. Come on, it's not gonna hurt to let me look at it. Get me up. Get me up. I gotta get in here. Please don't hit me, please. Ooh. Go! Get me out of here! I want no part in this, dude. I gotta just drive out into the middle of the ocean. I drove out as far as I could with the 6 low grade I had, and I didn't quite make it too far. I'm at a low grade. But now with my health being so low and not having anything at all, I had to make a decision on how to get some loot. But the only thing I could think of could cost me my tugboat. And that was leaving the boat to spawn fresh on the beach to farm up everything I'd need, then hopefully making it back with all the loot. It was gonna be risky, but I needed to do it. And after spawning in, I got right to smacking barrels. Then I made my way over to Bandit Camp where I talked to the lumberjack to do his challenge for a crossbow. Once securing that crossbow, I started making my way back over towards the tugboat. And on my way over there, I killed a few people collecting even more loot to the point where I felt like I had enough, so I started to make my way back over to the boat, and thankfully no one was on it this time. And with all this loot I had now, I could finally seal off the main part of the boat and put a bag down. Now, the ocean journey begins. All right, I was a little nervous that we weren't going to make it back, but you know, the boat is secured. Now, we're setting sail to fucking fishing village. You may be wondering why I want to make it to Fishing Village, and some of you might already have an idea why, but if you don't, let me give you a little explanation. Fishing Village is a safe zone, and normally you can't kill or build in a safe zone. Since you can't deal damage to anything inside, it'd be insanely broken to live in. And with the tugboat, I could technically take my whole base into the safe zone, and no one can do anything about it, essentially making my boat unraidable. Well, at least that's my theory. I'm not sure if there's any counter to it yet. And to check if it could really work, I gotta make my way over there. But before that, I need to stop at the ferry terminal because I don't have anywhere near enough low grade to make it to the fishing village. I hope there's a goddamn oil refinery here. But after spending some time searching around, it was clear that there was no oil refinery here. And the more time that I stayed around, the more people started to take notice of my tugboat.
Hey man, I'm just trying to figure out the new fucking shit, man. Fuck you, huh? Kill yourself.
Oh my God!
And it wasn't long before I had someone trying to break into my tugboat. Yo, what the fuck you hitting my boat for, stupid? Yeah, get off my boat. I don't know what the guy was planning, but he had a machete and he was hitting my door. Luckily, he wasn't that healthy, so I took him out with one shot. But for hitting my boat, I wasn't gonna let him get away with that. Why'd you hit my boat?
No, don't do it. No.
Come here, Goob. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna hit you like you hit my fucking boat. Come here. But Goob wasn't the only one that was interested in the tugboat. Dude, there's people everywhere over here. Get off me boat. You don't touch my boat. You don't touch it. And I was glad those two last guys were trying to get a look at the tugboat because one of them had just what I needed. Oh, he had low grade. And now with the low grade I just got from him, I could make it over to fishing
28
village.
low grade. I think I should be able to make it over. 3, 2, and 1.
I just barely made it into fishing village with one low grade to spare, but now that I'm here, I need to start working on upgrading this tugboat. For the meantime, it's safe inside a fishing village, but if I want to take it out on adventures, there's a huge risk of getting early game raided and losing the boat with these wood doors. So before the adventuring starts, I need 3 metal doors. I farmed up a ton of barrels, then recycled that gas station. Yes, okay, this is enough for 1 metal door. And then I placed down the first metal door. But I came to realize pretty quickly that people were already scoping out my boat.
Le tugboat.
Le Tugboat. Hey, can I see inside? I'm not gonna take anything. I just want to see what's inside.
No. I don't know how many of them were out there, but there were a lot of feet I heard, and they wanted to see what was inside this tugboat. And with people getting curious, it wasn't long before I had another group asking me about it.
Hey, man.
But hello there, the big boy. Welcome to my boat.
Can I see inside there, dude?
No, I'm sorry.
But this second group felt different. They felt more genuinely curious about the boat. And when I told them that I was planning to live out of the boat for the whole wipe, they really wanted to move in with me.
Well, that's why I'm offering you all of the items in my base. I'm willing to take you over there where you could get the TC, pick up all the furnaces, we get the boxes, we bring it all over, we slam the metal doors on, you pick the code. You know, I'm even down for this, bro. And I want to do this tugboat life, and I think we can make some shit shake with this thing. I get it, bro, but you're not understanding. You're literally solo right now. So we should be getting the maximum effort out of this thing. Yeah, I get it, but we should be getting the maximum. Said guest codes, you know. You can come over here and get TC and codes to my base right now. Get in the team, you fucking Goomba.
Dude. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, he made it extremely hard to say no. But I couldn't just let some stranger move in with me, and I didn't want to take all his loot. But I did agree to join his team and ally with him and his friend to do some tugboat adventures. Because he's right, as a solo, I wouldn't be taking full advantage of having this tugboat. So I gave them each a bag on the back of the boat and guest codes to the back door for when we went on adventures. And in return, they gave me access to their base codes and TC because they really wanted me to trust them. But I still wanted to experience the solo life. So I told them that, and then they left me alone for a while. And in that time, I farmed up all the scrap I would need for a tier 2 workbench, and then crafted up a Tommy. And with that Tommy, I planned to go over to Harbor to cook up all my crude. But then I noticed my allies were already over there. So I went to join them over at Harbor. But Harbor wasn't as chill as I expected it to be. Dude, it is literally so sick, bro. I have my whole base just in Harbor. I grabbed up all the crude I needed to cook, and then I put it in the oil refinery. And little by little, people started to pour into Harbor. And I was taking care of them, but I didn't realize these Tommy shots were attracting something in. Yo, 5 or 6 guys pulling up right now. We gotta go. Jesus, they're coming. I downed one. Killed another. I think I killed another one. Dude, I'm running out of ammo here. I was killing so many of them, I was starting to run low on ammo. But good thing I had the whole base on me because I could just go down to my tier 2 workbench and craft up some more.
Eggs. All right, ammo.
But there was one issue. In the time it took me to craft up this ammo, they surrounded the boat. They're saying we're trying to escape.
Yes,
Wait, don't open this door. Don't open it.
Boys.
Don't open it.
Hey, yo, it's such an ill. I got him. Do not let him open up that door.
I think I killed them all. Just go out there and check real quick. Woohoo! Thanks for the kits, baby! I'll take that.
That fight was insane. It just shows how broken having this tugboat is. So broken that I thought, what if I had another tugboat? It was still pretty early in wipe, so there was a good chance that one of the other 4 tugboats on the map were only sealed with wood doors. And I wanted to go see if I could steal one. But if I find one, I wouldn't be able to drive it home alone. So the allies joined me on the adventure to find another tugboat.
Oh, there's one straight ahead. Yeah, and it has wood doors.
We found the perfect boat to break into, and all we had to do was sit here and smack it for a while. But while we were sitting around, one of my allies noticed something.
Jimmy logged out.
The other one's over there, 320.
The third one's over there in the water. All 3 tugboats.
What?
Now a third tugboat was just sitting right behind us and none of us even noticed. And when I went over to check it out, it also had wood doors. So I crafted up some Molotovs to grab every single tugboat. And now we had 3 of them.
Bro, it looks like we're in fucking bumper boats or something, dude. Holy shit. These things are nuts.
We may have been able to drive all 3 boats, but we didn't have enough low grade to raid all the doors. And one of the boats had someone named Jimmy logged off in the back of it.
Look at Jimmy sleeping back there.
And if Jimmy gets back on, he could go through the doors that we didn't raid through and steal the boat back. So I needed to get some low grade ASAP. And after farming up for a bit, I decided to invest some low grade into an oil refinery so that we didn't have to go all the way to harbor to cook up our crude. And the crude couldn't have finished cooking any sooner because, well, someone was moving around in the back of the boat.
Is Jimmy on?
Yeah. I hear him smacking stuff back there.
Jimmy, everything's gonna be okay.
He's on!
Jimmy! We were just trying to watch you sleep, man. I've been waiting for you to wake up, man. You're not Jimmy. Owen, open the door or I'm coming in. All right, Owen. Knock, knock. I gave you a chance to open it. Man, I wish it was Jimmy who woke up. Owen's whack. Jimmy would have opened the door. Yo, Owen. Welcome to Tug City. Come here.
Oh my god, you have all of them.
Hey, it's not all of them yet.
We may have accidentally kidnapped Owen and stole his tugboat, but he just gave me a genius idea when he assumed I had all the tugboats. And for giving me that idea, I gave him something in return. I definitely don't have all the tugboats. At least not yet. There still should be one more out there somewhere. And whoever has it, I want it. And I'm gonna get it no matter how long it takes me. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting to run into whoever has it, I wanted to finish setting up the inside of my tugboat. Then I went on a farm run, killing a few people, took some of that farm and traded it for wooden outposts, and then I even ran a few oil rigs.
Oh, yeah.
Then countered cargo.
Woo. All right. I made it on.
I did all of this without seeing a single sign of another tugboat. I started to think maybe there was no 4th tugboat. I ended up taking a break for a bit, but when I came back, I looked at the cams on oil rig, and I noticed something.
Wait, that boat isn't them. Someone else is on that boat. Dude, it's the last tugboat.
Yes, the guys I'm allied with are over there, but that tugboat I just seen on the cam station wasn't them. That means the group that has the last tugboat is on the water, and they're right next to me. And there they were, the final tugboat.
Dude, it's fucking bumper boats, bro. What is going on? Fucking hell, it's so hard to shoot. They're running away. No way they're running.
With them being attacked by 2 tugboats, they tried to retreat, but I wasn't gonna let them get away so easily.
Dude, my bullets aren't doing any damage.
I don't have enough fuel to chase them like this. I gotta go back. I can't afford to keep chasing these guys. I don't have anywhere near enough fuel, and for some reason, my bullets aren't doing any damage, so I just gotta let them go away for now. But trust me when I say, we'll be seeing them again real soon. But I need to get some fuel right away, because I don't want to get in a situation where I can't chase them. So I pulled up next to my oil refinery base and grabbed up the low grade out of it. But then, I heard what sounded like underwater explosions.
Oh no.
That could mean only one thing. A submarine. And now it's time to see if driving this thing into the safe zone actually protects it. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be losing my whole base here.
All right, well, time to test if this boat is unraidable when we put it in fishing village. Jesus Christ. The thing shoots so fast. Get me in.
Now, luckily, I made it into the safe zone, but there was still one more issue.
I
The
don't know,
torpedo
but
shots
it
were
is
still doing damage to my boat, even though I was in the safe zone. But they had no effect against my friend's boat. Luckily, the sub had no idea that the shots were doing damage, so it gave me time to repair my boat back up. But what I didn't realize was that sub was just a distraction. The real move was coming in right now.
Well.
Oh my God.
Oh, tugboat in the ocean.
They sent over a guy to try to
Right
sink our
beside us.
boats with a submarine, and when that didn't work, the rest of the group showed up in the tugboat. And there could only be one reason why they're here, and it's
have
to
a big
raid
base,
us.
too.
And we felt safe because we were in the safe zone, but little did we know, they had a way of getting us out.
They're running into the boat right now. You have boxes in here all broken. Wait, how'd he kill you? I'm in the safe zone. This is... What the fuck is going on?
Now, since I was inside the boat, I couldn't tell what was going on outside. But what I didn't know was they were using their tugboat to push one of ours outside of the safe zone. And without even realizing, they now have access to raiding one of the tugboats. But I wasn't going to just let them come over here and raid it. I had a plan of my own.
All right. I got an idea.
Now, these guys were smart to use their boat to push our boat out of the safe zone. But I used their same plan to push their boat into turret range.
Yes, it's working. The turrets are fucking them up.
And now with the safe zone turrets on one side and me with an HLMG on the other, I had them pinned. And all I had to do was light them up. But with all the pressure on them now, they only had one option, and that was to try to run away. But I wasn't going to let them get away so easily this time.
No way you're gonna come to my house and try to run. Oh, I killed him with the door open.
I had their back against the wall. All I had to do was keep killing them. But they weren't the only ones I had to worry about. Because all this action brought in a ton of grubs.
This is not good, dude. I just want to focus on the boat.
It was close, but I managed to kill him with the door open again. But there was still one more issue. The rats were swarming my boat, and I had no opportunity to get on and get the loot. Of course, someone gets on my boat, but I didn't even care about the loot at this point. All I cared about was getting rid of these tugboat guys. So I had to come up with a plan to get them off. And what's the best way to get rid of a rat? Offer them free guns.
Yo. There's kids on this boat. Jump on this boat and grab the kids. Jump on that boat and grab the kids.
All right, I will. What?
Grab them. Grab them all. Take their boat. Take everything from
I'm
them.
young boy. Let's take it. Let's do it.
And now with the rats helping me, I had them in there holding their boat while I went in and crafted up some Explo ammo. But unfortunately, while I was inside crafting the boom, the tugboat owner spawned and shot them in the back of the boat.
The black guy just closed us in, bud.
Uh-oh.
So now they were locked in, and I had to get the boom quick.
We have a real rocket.
What? No shot. Use the rocket and then I'll explode the door.
Yeah, we have a real rocket.
But unfortunately, talking to the rats in game chat gave my plan away. And when the tugboat owners heard I was planning to raid them, they got in the driver's seat and ran away.
Wait, no. They're running away with you.
Oh, fuck. Hurry, come on.
I wasn't fast enough. They got away with the rats inside. We did still actually make profit from all the kids that they lost trying to raid. But that wasn't what we wanted. We wanted revenge. And now it was time for the hunted to become the hunters. Because I know the direction they went. And it was time for us to take that fourth tugboat.
All right. This is it. This is their base right ahead.
And we weren't just coming over with no plan. My plan was to pull up and then take out one of their doors and then hop in their tugboat and drive it out into the middle of the ocean so they couldn't defend from their roof. All I had to do was hold the people back while he raided the door.
All right, I killed one.
And the second he got that door off, he went over and drove it out to the ocean.
Let's see how they like getting their tugboats stolen.
And since they can't just sit on their roof defending now, we could just raid the rest of their doors and seal up their tugboat. Actually,
My tugboat. Let's go. We got all 4 of them now. They made it so easy for me to steal this boat. It was so much easier than I expected. But I'd come to find out real quick that they weren't just going to let me get away with stealing this boat. And they were going to put their plan into action when I went to oil rig. But nothing seemed out of the ordinary. I took the scientist. Got a crazy elite crate. Oh! There was so much loot that I had to go stash some in the boat. And then I went back up, called in the crate, took the heavy scientist, but I started to hear a sound coming from the water that could end this whole wipe. A submarine was in the water and they were taking out my boat. And there's only one way to get rid of a submarine, and that's to spray it with as many bullets as you can. But since it was just me out here, I had to fend the submarine off while trying to repair the boat. And it's a lot easier said than done. Metal, metal, wood. Wood. No, I can't repair it yet. Please. All right, we're good. They're shooting it again. I gotta move the boat. Dude, it does so much damage. With my boat just sitting here, it was too easy of a target for the submarine. So I needed to start this thing up and start getting it on the move. But the submarine wasn't gonna let me get away so easily. It's still chasing me. There's no way this thing has much HP left. There's no shot. I haven't seen him repair it. Like I said, with how much I've been shooting this submarine, it couldn't have much HP left. So instead of running, I decided to look for him and try to break his submarine. There he is. Come on, motherfucker. Did I break it? No. This idiot has his light on during the day. And with all these torpedoes he was shooting off, my ally ended up hearing it from the fishing village, and he came over in his tugboat.
Torpedoes, are you good?
Yeah. The submarine's somewhere in the water. I don't know where. And when he showed up and there were 2 tugboats, the submarine just ran away. It was a close call, but my tugboat lives to see another day. But I wasn't done risking my boat yet, because when the next oil rig went up, I just had to go take it. But something felt different about this rig. Everything seemed to be going right. I was taking the scientist just fine. And there was not a single sign of a submarine. But then I seen something in the air off in the distance. Oh, a mini's coming in. Come on, baby. What the hell was that? Dude, what the hell was their plan there? I don't really know what their plan was, but from the looks of it, they wouldn't be a threat. Dude, I just shit myself. But just to be sure, I went down to check on his body to see exactly what kind of gear he had. And I was right. He was just prime. But the guys in that mini weren't the ones that I had to worry about, because there was a second mini coming in right now. And these guys weren't like the last ones. They definitely had some gear. Off. Dude, there were 2 of them. This was a whole different team in a mini. And now after already dying once, I really had to put this boat to use. So I drove it out to get a better angle on them. Checked the cam station to see where they were posted up. Oh, this is perfect, dude. They're taking it from crane. Then drove my boat to the perfect spot so I could get an angle on them. But for some reason, I decided to grab an LR instead of an AK. And an LR versus an AK at long range is never a fight you want to take. But... Woo! I'm beaming! Since they had just called in heavies, they also had to worry about the heavy scientists behind them. So I was shooting him from the outside, while the heavy scientists were taking care of him from the inside. And it didn't take long for the heavy scientists to clean him up. Caught this man sleeping. Give me that. Oh yeah, these guys also had a mini. Yeah, I don't really need that. Later, mini.
I grabbed the crate, but after this rig, I was in some desperate need for some low grade. I figured with all the comps I've been collecting from running oil rig, I could go into Outpost, recycle, and trade that scrap for some low grade. But I forgot how much of a target I've become from having all these tugboats, how many enemies I've made over this wipe, and that's where I may have made a mistake. In order for me to get into Outpost, I drove my boat down the closest shore so that I'd have the least distance to travel on foot to get into Outpost. But little did I know, the second my boat was left out of the safe zone, people were ready to make a move on it. And that's when I noticed my bed that was placed on the outside of my boat was broken.
Whoa. Something's going on at my tugboat. My outside bed is gone. I gotta spawn in. And when I spawned in over there, I was welcomed by a few people. There are like 18 kids on my tugboat right now. What the fuck? Good evening.
Yo, we're just checking it out.
I don't know about that. You seem to have broken my bed.
Yeah, that... You know, sometimes that happens.
That doesn't seem very friendly of
It's
you.
a glitch. Hey, what's your name? Are you the tugboat guy?
I don't know. God damn, how many are you out there, bro? I'm just a solo.
Yeah. No, we're just checking it out.
Now, I'm not in an ideal situation here.
They broke my bed that gave me quick access to the control room, so I was stuck back here with only one door protecting all the loot.
We're kind of poor, though.
I don't believe that. You just sent those two to go get some stuff, and that's not very nice.
They were denying that they were coming to raid me, but I seen two of them leaving a boat to go get something, and I wasn't believing any of the bullshit.
Motherfucker, you could have left in that boat. You could have left in that boat. I don't want to hear the BS.
I was scared,
Just
dude. I didn't
own
want to
it.
die.
Own it.
I didn't want
Own
to
it.
die.
Own it. Say you're gonna raid me. Say it. Say you're raiding
I
me.
didn't want to die.
No, say it. Say
No,
you're raiding
I'm
me.
not
no,
raiding.
No, say it. Say it. Say it.
I'm not
No,
raiding.
you better fucking own that shit.
We are.
You are?
And there it is. They confirmed it. They went to go get Boom, and that's the sound of the boat pulling up right now. And I had to think fast, so I sprayed this door so they wouldn't see what I was planning. Because I'm going to put on some heavy armor and sit here with the grenade launcher, because if they get through this door, they get everything.
Boys, they're gonna come touch my tugboat. Hey, I see a launcher on that guy's back. What's that?
Hey,
What's that launcher for?
not me.
Hey,
I told you we had to.
I don't have a fucking gun.
We have to.
What's that launcher for?
It's just HVs. It's just HVs.
That did a little more than an HV should. No. They're breaking my tugboat.
And that death marks the end of the tugboat adventure. It was a fun ride, but I'm going down with my ship.